They're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And for Houston, inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Clark, we've become accustomed to fast-paced, up-and-down games in the NBA. But this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, the strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
No good on his first attempt of the game. Here's Hield. Green with the ball. Here's Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now here's Thompson. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Şengün. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Houston. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Durant, the pass to Smith. And the shot goes in.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now here's Butler, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Hey, one heck of a crossover there. Curry's got 7 points.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Hield. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And there's Curry on the assist by Hield. 10 points for him.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Thompson finds Durant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Lets it fly. Again, Golden State.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Please get a big
right, a chance to check out stats for Alperen Şengün.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 4. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now here's Hield. No points so far. Curry passes to Hield. The 3-ball. Curry, that's good.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Now here's Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Hield on the wing. And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
The Warriors lead by 8. Hield passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. 18 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Durant. Coming off a 34-point game against Dallas.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
And the Warriors with possession. Here's Butler driving inside, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And for the guys who changed teams in the offseason, Clark, how long do you think it takes them to learn a new system?
I think it's a couple of things. I mean, one, a lot of teams in the NBA use similar terminology and run similar sets, so that helps. But you've got to be a fairly quick learner. And then, depending on how complex the system is, that usually can impact how quick you pick things up.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Houston. Outside Kuminga, let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
To the middle. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Durant.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Butler passes to Green. Here's Curry. Scores after the quick crossover. Curry's got 20 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Adams checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for Butler. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Durant surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Thompson's shot is off.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10 over Moody. Smith outside. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Smith's got 5 now.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Outside, Green. The 3 from Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Durant's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Adams. No points yet. Shot's good by Thompson.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Outside Kuminga. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And this is a team looking to do damage from deep. They are third in outside shooting and a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Houston making some changes. Tate's checked in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. And Golden State also making a switch. Horford's checked in. Now here's Moody. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
That one's off.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green's checked in for Eason. And Holiday subbed in for Amen Thompson. And Golden State also making a switch. Podziemski's checked in for Horford. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Adams with a screen on Curry. Here's Shepard. Podziemski grabs the board.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back over to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Green, the pass to Curry. 1:21 left in the first quarter here. Rockets trail by 15. Pass to Tate. Outside for Green. Adams a screen. This one for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. 15-point game. Pass to Shepard. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Adams with a screen on Curry. To stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Utah in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. It puts the defense right up against it.
Alperon Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Shepard. And it's Davison in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. There's the double team with Horford. Pass to Shepard. Over Moody. Offensive board. Takes the three. And there's Şengün on the assist by Adams. Şengün's got 5 points.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Butler can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Shepard. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Back to Şengün. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Right through the defender, Şengün. No hesitation and no mercy.
From the low block. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice move. And Şengün puts it in. Şengün's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Butler against Tate. Now Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Moody defends. Right side Tate. Houston working the ball around. Here's Davison. No good on the three. The Warriors lead by 15. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Kuminga. Out to Horford from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Tate. Şengün passes to Davison. Shoots. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. Butler against Tate. Outside Podziemski. Back to Butler. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Pass to Adams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Basket's good. Shepard's got his first 2 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Boy, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just anchored when he gets in the paint, when he sets the screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Davison. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Pajemski, pass to Curry. And that one drops. Curry's got 31 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Back to Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Here's the three. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Horford with a steal. And here's Curry. He's got 31. Pass to Butler. The three. Green with a screen on Durant. And here's Butler outside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
Now here's Adams. And here's Durant. Here's Shepherd, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
Houston shooting their first free throw in this game.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Smith, he's checked in for Shepherd.
One shot.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Horford, a screen on Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
That's good from Butler. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And Houston making a change here. Shepherd's checked in. Butler hits them both.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
To the wing, right side. Şengün finds Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Adams a screen. Lets it go from the wing. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Butler on the wing. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
They are here, the one and only.
Second in blocks, and for the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
And just to touch on their rebounding again, the energy they put into that aspect of the game is remarkable. A lot of what they do starts with their work on the glass. Out to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Shepherd. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Butler passes to Horford. Green with the ball. Yet to see a basket. No coverage that time. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And this break in action gives us a chance to see which teams are getting it done from distance. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Rockets.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Pass to Horford. Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Here's Shepherd. From behind the arc. Houston with another miss. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Screen by Horford. Curry, he's open. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Thompson finds Şengün. Thompson, a screen on Green. Here's Şengün. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
On their way to the floor.
Houston making some changes. Tate comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Okogie is subbed in for Shepherd. And the Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors lead by 18. Outside heel. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Wide open. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 38 points.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Screen by Capella. For 3, Durant. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Houston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
One shot.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 38. Pass to Hield. Three-pointer on target from range. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Inside. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 17. Outside Hield. And here's Green from the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. The three is up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Tate. Thompson finds Tate. Back to Thompson. Capella, screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Back to Hield from deep. Capella with a rebound. Rockets trail by 19. Tate passes to Thompson. Count it. Thompson's got 12 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lets it go. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Outside Durant. The three is up. They get it back. It's Tate on the wing. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 14.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Left side Curry. Oh, and he hits it!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Some great games around the league as we welcome you tonight. Let's take a look at some final scores for games that have wrapped up. The Pistons came out on top against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. They've won 2 of their last 3 now.
Just another great example of you have to bring maximum effort to win in this league.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Well, Steph came out here with something to prove tonight. He's still an MVP level player. The man just keeps winning titles.
You gotta love how competitive he is, big fella, in all phases of the game.
Say it with us, Shaq. He makes it look Steffortless.
Steffortless.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Warriors lead by 19. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, what strength. Butler refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Adams checked in for Smith. And Houston is shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Adams finds Durant. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Now Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. 5 to shoot. Green, a screen. 4-3, and it's Hield missing. Rockets trail by 20. Fires the 3. That's good from Durant on the assist from Adams. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Okogie. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 17. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now Adams. Outside Durant. Now Thompson. He's covered by Curry. Shoot from the baseline. The Warriors pull it in. Hield's got 5 rebounds in the game. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Şengün passes to Thompson. Now here's Adams. Second chance effort. The kick to Durant. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
KD, extremely effective on the offensive glass, not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Pass to Butler.
Hey, who's watching this? Step out.
To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Fans, it's time to get back. Give it up for your
Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. Number 1, Houston.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Thompson finds Adams. Right side Durant. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Okogie. That shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 20. Outside, Green.
Come to me.
Pass to Curry. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Okogie. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
On the wing, Durant. 20 points for him. A shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Adams. Adams has got 7 points in the game.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Outside heel. Back to Curry. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Adams. And here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Curry, defended by Thompson. Now here's Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Okogie from downtown. The Warriors pull it in.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Outside heel. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Here's Green. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. 3-pointer. And Durant with the big finish.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Curry against Thompson. Healed for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Now here's Durant. The 3 is up. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And the Rockets shooting a disappointing 38%. Thompson finds Durant. Back to Thompson. Adams with a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. The kick to Durant. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Green, the pass to Curry. High arcing shot. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Durant. Here's Shepherd. Back to Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Butler.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Kuminga, the pass to Green. Outside Butler. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Adams inside. Butler covering. Adams against Butler. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 9 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Hield. Butler against Durant. Out to Hield. Outside Curry. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Durant. And here's Shepherd for three. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Şengün against Kuminga. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Tate comes in for Durant. Crawford comes in for Thompson. That free throw good from Şengün.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Pass to Horford. And here's Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Crawford. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Holiday. This one for three. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Spencer. 1:24 left in the third. Horford passes to Moody. Three-pointer, no good. here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Holiday from deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Draymond Green.
And as you might expect at this stage of his career, his passing numbers have been dipping year to year. But having his veteran presence and helping to lead this team with his experience, that's something you can't put a price on.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Kuminga's shot is off. The Rockets shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Pass to Eason. Here's Capella. Horford covering. Here's Shepherd. And here's Eason. Over Moody. Eason can't get it to go. Well, the Warriors shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Curry surveys. Pass to Kuminga. Over Tate. And again, no good by Golden State.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. We'll be right back with you shortly. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jayshawn Tate out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Shepherd, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Holiday in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. He got a piece of it. Now here's Tate, defended by Podziemski. Outside Holiday. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
Outside Holiday. Takes it inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
First free throw is good. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Outside Butler. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Butler's got 24.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
That free throw good from Şengün.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Tate against Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the paint. Lets it fly. Şengün. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so Kuminga will bring it up for Golden State. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Horford, a screen on Tate. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Shepherd.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Horford with a steal. Outside Podziemski. Horford outside. Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Capella. And here's Butler outside.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Outside Holiday. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Up top, Horford. Guarded by Capella. Let's go with a three. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Durant for three. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Tate. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Capella finds Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Horford. Blocked!
Şengün playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
Pass to Shepherd. Now Capella. Now here's Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Butler on the wing. Defended by Şengün. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. 16 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
Pass to Moody. The three from Curry. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Shepard. Outside Durant. The three knocks down the long J. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
To the left side wing. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Pajemski. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Thompson in for Tate. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Outside Kuminga, the 3 ball, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Smith. And here's Şengün, guarded by Post. Şengün passes to Durant. Here's Shepard. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Pajemski. The shot. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Durant, pass to Thompson. And you look around the league. 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Pajemski with it. Now Thompson defending. Now here's Smith. Not a lot of room. Thompson outside. They still need this. It's stolen by Curry. Good! That's another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Shepard. Back to Şengün. Post with it. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. The deep 3. Doesn't go for him. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Outside Curry. Screen by Post. Puts up a deep three. Curry, no good. The Rockets have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Şengün. Buries it down low. Şengün's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, it's been a great game for Şengün. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Got a hand on it.
2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. Down low. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Takes the three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the oop here. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün so effective around the rim. Great play.
The Warriors shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Pass to Post. Now Kuminga. Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. To stop the drought. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Durant. So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.